In this one, we are gonna try to chase 200 runs against only spin, and not only that, we are gonna be going up against 10 of the best spinners. If you have seen literally any video on this channel, you know I struggle, and I mean struggle against spin. We're usually 60 for 2, 60 for 3, and then spinners come on and it's just game over. Look at that for turn. It's not like we can defend and try to survive or anything like that. We need to go at 10 runs and over from the very first over. Light it up. There we go. Some pat on ball. Not the greatest timing, but it will get us our first run. Look at that. What am I even supposed to do against that? That has pitched, I think, outside leg and somehow has managed to hit top of off. That is too good. And we'll have to lose our first wicket cheaply. And I didn't even try to play an aggressive shot or anything. That was just a tap down the ground. 2 runs of the first over. And of course, we've lost a wicket. There is a gap through the leg side. Let's see if we can get bat on ball first. Drags the length back. Yeah, that is a very dangerous ball in this game. Probably the worst ball in real life. Flight it up, full toss. But I have got absolutely nothing on it. And we lose another one. I cannot afford to get out to balls like that. That was a full toss. Nice, juicy full toss. And room as well. Probably the easiest ball against spin. Missed that completely, too slow, and that half track, a good length, is just annoying. Hit away. Again, no timing on that either, but thankfully it is in the gap this time. Our first boundary. I'll have to keep taking risks. Hopefully it comes off. Flights it up again. That was in the arc though. Should have got some connection on it, but just 6 runs of the over. That's been driven pretty well, but they have a fielder at the deep. That's hit, and this is going a long way. I managed to time that ever so sweetly. It'll be our first 6. I'll have to play this shot a lot. Hit away again. Not that far away from that extra cover fielder. It will go over him, and a pretty productive over. 11 runs of it. Run rate already at 10.59, but you can't give me that much room. Even against spin, that is just too easy. Was it wide? But this time it might have been just a little too wide. Wow. I mean, was that just a out of this world ball, or was the batsman at fault? Just moved over and the ball turns and gets middle. I mean, either way, the batsman ends up looking really dumb. Look at that for turn. That might have pitched almost on the wide line and ends up hitting middle stump. And there we go. Managing to get out on all sorts of wides almost. Hit with the turn. Hitting straight is very risky. This time it has come off. I don't know how, but I'm scoring above 6 runs and over and haven't lost that many wickets. This one goes the other way. I think should be missing leg. Turn again, but pushed in the gap against the turn. Please miss field. I can't afford the AI to suddenly start fielding well. Not today. This was a change of pace, I think, but it won't matter. I think that is 6. Please be 6. No, it's just 4. Half tracker. Oh, that might be out. 2 sounds, but it hit pad first, I guess, and then onto the pad. Once again, this half tracker, or absolutely awful ball, gets the wicket. Because it was such a short delivery, it might be turning too much, or the impact might be outside off. It might have been bad, but of course that's not the case. Pitch is outside off. Impact is umpire's call. I'm pretty sure that's hitting middle. That is very lucky. Another centimeter there and the impact would have been outside off. Power play is done. They have all the protection they need. Not like it's going to change anything, but I think we will be able to get singles easily. Hopefully we can get a few twos as well. It's been pushed down. Can I come back? It is in the gap and it has been timed horribly. We're going to put in the dive and we will make it. I don't think he even hit the stumps. Direct hit. We wouldn't even have been in the picture. That's a full toss, almost a no ball, probably a waist high no ball, but of course that is not a thing in this game. Well, the required run rate isn't too out of hand, but we'll have to score a few boundaries here and there. This should be 2. That fielder, I don't know where he was running to. Almost could have run 3 as well. One batsman, very quick. Flat, fast, and again. The absolute worst ball in cricket, the half tracker from a spinner gets the job done. How do you miss that? You have so much time, you can play 2 shots to that ball and still have time. 52 for 5, I mean, this isn't a surprise. Balls it full. Well, if you toss it up, I'm gonna go after it because half trackers, they are most probably gonna get me out. I'll have to take the risk against full balls and full tosses especially. Not a full toss, but we already got a 6 for the over, so I was already just looking for a single. Nope, nowhere near the ball on that occasion. Flight it up. Didn't even go up a little there. And probably for the best. Just 3 runs. And it'll remain just 3. Well, we are a long way away from 200 and there's only 11 overs left. So we'll have to do this. If it comes off, it comes off. If it doesn't, we are probably gonna get all out under 100. Half tracker, but I managed to get bat. Actually, middle of the bat. Surprise, surprise. Flight it up and that's going a long way. Anything tossed up, anything full, we are gonna go after it. We can't afford to just knock the ball around anymore. Half tracker and as usual gets the job done. Okay timing, that wasn't even timed all that bad. Maybe it should have been on the back foot. But there's no bounce on this pitch, so if I'd gone back, I could have gotten LBW. But either way it won't matter, another one gone. And our batting lineup is officially done. That's been whacked off the back foot and look at how far that has gone. I think this is how you play these half trackers. Just go back and try to smack them down. Full toss. It was there to be hit but couldn't get any elevation. It'll just be 1. Not even halfway there yet. But even so the required run rate isn't that bad. But the problem is we've lost 7. Now 8. So that is a problem for sure. That's been punched away. Now it is time to swing the bat with our only remaining batsman Jadeja and hopefully we can get some runs. Let's go. Time to go big and hopefully it clears the fence. This is the shortest or the smallest ground, at least when it comes to the straight boundaries, so that probably would have been out on a normal ground, but here it's 6. Let's go again. Drags the length back. I have gone back this time but the same direction and once again it'll clear the fence, not by much but good enough. 30 of 12, 2 6s. I'm gonna try to go again. Drags the length back. This time I don't think I've got enough. Takes it but goes outside the rope. 3 in a row. And suddenly we're at 120 and the required run rate is almost down to 12. Tapped away, yeah, that was down the leg side and very slow. So if I try to go after it, I probably would have been out. 19 runs of this over already with 2 more balls to go. Full toss, such a juicy full toss. Should have tried to go after that one as well. We could have got another 6. Flicked away. And that fielder isn't even moving. Even so would not have mattered. Another 6. Is the match still alive? 44 of 16 and we scored almost every run with 6s. Try to go big again. This one was fast. Thankfully, get some bat on that. Super slow. Very slow. Very lucky to not edge that. 5.5 overs left. 73 needed. This partnership, now even shots like this are working. That probably didn't work. It would have been a simple catch, but that fielder at point was standing way back. 10 runs of this over. We only need like 13 runs an over, I think. Only 13. Oh, that was literally an inch away from the off stump. Required run rate 13.6. That is a real good hit and it'll certainly help the run rate. 55 of 22 and 7 sixes. That was a beamer. I think it hit him on the nose. Give me a free hit. Not only that, I probably would have gotten out. No, I couldn't get elevation on that. It'll just be one. Try to go back and hit down. It has been working. Still 59 needed, but just a few more hits and this won't be that hard. That was fast and flat. Too good. Leading edge. Try to hit that very fine, but I might have mistimed it just a little. Yeah, that's a carom ball. That is a carom ball. I guess it was flat, it was fast, it went the other way and hit top of as unplayable as a ball can get. This one was just an arm ball, I think, too fast. Swing and a miss. So slow. 3 overs left. And we'll start off with one of, or maybe the biggest hit of the innings so far. The match is still somewhat alive. 50 runs still needed. But I mean, we already smacked like 9 sixes in the last 5 overs. Couldn't get elevation, but now we're not gonna run. It is gonna be either hit out or get out. Can go down the ground again. Let's see. Full and slow, and lucky to completely miss it. Yeah, completely mistimed that, but we have been getting very lucky in the second half of this innings. 49 of 14, even with wickets in hand, this is too much. That's it very well, but it's hit to the longest part of the ground. This ground isn't a circle, it is a weird shape, and we've hit it to the longest corner, and that will be it. I don't know how I managed to get to 141. We were 64, 5 or 6. We put up a fight, but in the end not enough. I should have set the target to 160 and maybe we could have done that. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see me bowl on the fastest, hardest, bounciest pitch in the world, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.